my soul. It just gets me right where others all go wrong. Ooh, love me like that. Ooh, taking me back to yours. Ooh, just love me like that. It's the only place. It's the only place I want to be. Heaven will be the moment when you wake up with me next to me. No need to worry about it, 'cause I'll take care of everything. Wanna just say the words I'm there already. I'll be anything you need. Oh, I've seen you with her. Oh, won't you do that to me? Oh, just like you do with her. Ooh, oh, love me like that. Ooh, darling, let's go back to yours. Ooh, oh, just love me like that. It's the only way. It's the way it has to be. Da-da-da. You and me. Da-da-da. You and me. Da-da-da. You and me. You. Twinkle, baby, down. Are you in or are you out? Leave your things behind, 'cause it's all going off without you. Excuse me, too busy. You're writing your tragedy. These mishaps with bubble wrap, and you've no idea what you're love. So let it go, let
awesome. It is. I can't really hear you, sorry. I'll chat to you in the lobby.
that you only meant well. Well, of course you didn't know what to say. Oh, that's all for the best. Well, of course you didn't know what to say. Oh, that's all for the best. Well, of course you didn't know what to say. Oh, what did she say? Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper, what got us? You speak now, feeling now, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Hearts keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper, what got us? You speak now, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Hearts keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper, what got us? You speak now, feeling now, I don't
Oh my goodness.
Um,
I love that.
yeah. I guess you got your mic working also.
Yes, I figured it out.
Yeah.
Somebody else's PC. I am Imogen. I'm the Imogen.
You
But-
are.
It's not working.
I
But
am
then that
she.
wasn't the first time that you were seeing it.
No, that was the first full time I've seen it.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Fantastic.
What?
Hello.
Is that you?
Why is my hand all the way
That's
down
her.
there?
Nice, man.
What's her handle?
Thank you so much for
No, it's
being
not
here. It's the middle of the night for you, isn't it?
I know. Well, I didn't want to miss it, did I? I missed it
Well,
earlier
yeah.
because
I know,
it was
but
download.
it's-
Something was updating, so I missed it. But
You missed
it's
the-
amazing.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Really beautiful.
I did, yeah. I saw the last 2 minutes of it.
Wow.
You haven't seen the whole thing?
I haven't seen it in VR. I've seen it. This is the first time. Yeah.
I'm so happy
Amazing,
that
amazing.
you got to be there when you saw it.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I-
Nice to be with you all.
I'm interested to know what you learned.
What I learned.
Yeah.
I learned that it's pretty amazing to be in your house. I'm in my house right now, where you all just were.
Right.
And just quietly being able to kind of wander or teleport myself and see myself crazy different distances and in this volumetric world, this volumetric self. I've never seen anything like it. Pretty amazing. I'm part of that.
I mean,
Good.
I feel like a big part of like understanding things very topics is the particle systems and having that depth perception and the fact that you are rendered as particles and
Yeah.
evolve and fly around and that sort of stuff. It really makes the experience so much more, as you said, volumetric.
More personal, more real. Yeah, it's. Do you know what? I've just got to go out and come back in again because I've got like a white noise in my ears. Does anyone else have that?
That's actually
Dario. Dario?
Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
think your mic, Dario, is
I think your mic's
making
back.
some noise. If it's spatialized, like if you hear it in
Oh, yeah,
one
it is,
ear
yeah.
and then the other as you turn around,
It is Dario.
no, that's okay.
Yes, it is. It's you. You, Dario. You with the fizzing microphone.
You know, in the thing, what's it called? A wave? The wave. In the experience. Yeah. Your hands look really big. They look.
My hands
I think they look like twice as long because when you move them, the particles
it's
are like
true.
afterwards. It looks no, just like in the
In the thing.
in
Yeah.
the whole experience thing.
Well, I was
Yeah,
wearing
that was cool.
gloves, so I don't know if that's why they maybe didn't pick them up as well as the rest of my body. But maybe
What
also
were
because
those
they're
gloves? What did they
extremities.
do?
Maybe because they're extremities, they kind of lean out in a different way.
It might be. It was cool though. It was really cool.
Her
Thank you.
gloves
Yeah,
are,
I'm
like,
amazed. I loved it. Loved it.
famous. It's an
you have-
input method that she's created for controlling music.
Oh,
I'm sure that
wait.
you can explain.
Did you? I think I know somebody that did some. Have you done some work with Aalborg University? Oh yeah.
Hi.
Have you done some
say that
work
again?
with Aalborg University?
Oh.
Have you done some work with them?
Not from memory, but it's possible.
I mean, it sound like from the description of the gloves and shit, it sounded like I know somebody that made kind of the same thing, maybe.
Okay.
So it might be possible.
Where's
that-
Aalborg? Where's that?
In Denmark. It's
Oh.
the top of Denmark, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know anyone in Aalborg, but I'd be very interested to see if they've worked on something similar, because I would love to learn more about how we
mean,
can
they have-
improve what we've done.
What's it called? The art and technology line on the university. I know a lot of
Okay.
people there, and it's very, very weird, but very interesting. I'm not that much into art.
I
I'm
didn't
just looking
see
in
you.
and being okay. So it's a little weird for me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So
I can
it's
see the potential
Well,
like
that's it.
artistic applications of like they use VR and they use gloves and they like make weird dresses and shit. It's pretty cool.
That sounds good, yeah. I'd like to go see it. I'm going to Denmark, I think when am I going to Denmark? In like 5 weeks. I'm going to Copenhagen.
Oh,
To do a show.
That's
Yeah,
whole,
But it's a
like I'm in
different
Aalborg now, and it will take I think 5 hours to get there. So
Oh,
in the whole
okay,
other
yeah.
side of the country.
Well, if you want to come
I
see a
mean-
concert, I'm playing a concert in Aalborg, so I mean not in
Wait,
Aalborg. I'm
in
playing it
5
in
weeks. Yeah,
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
yeah. I'm playing one in Finland, one in Stockholm, one in Helsinki, one in Stockholm, one in Copenhagen.
I might send my sister over to see you because I think she'd like you a lot.
Yeah, there's plenty of
Have
tickets.
You
No,
have,
it's-
you have a
it's gonna be
wonderful
really
singer
great.
voice. She's really good.
Thank you. I hope that it works on the day. What's
I
that?
mean,
Because I was working on a project in London, which is around identity for music makers with blockchain technology, and there's this place called the Digital Catapult, which has a centre, like a little room with VR stuff in it. And a friend of mine called Dave Haynes was working for these guys at the time, and he just said, would I like to try the headset on and have a look? And I saw it, and I really thought what they're doing was amazing. I mean, I've never seen anything else particularly in VR, but I was really stunned. And then I spoke to Adam Arrigo, who's one of the developers or the founder, and I had a conversation much like you and me. So I was a panda and he was a cat, and it was amazing, like to have this conversation with some guy in Austin with no delay, and I was really amazed by it. So I just said I'd love to work with you, like anything I can do, and they just rolled with it. I did a concert in my barn, just down further from where I am now, my house where you just were, and down there I did a concert for couple of hundred people, just for friends and family, and that's where they took the volumetric data from, and they took data from my gloves, and they took the MIDI data, and they took camera footage, and then they mashed it all together with some amazing visuals that they spent God knows how long doing, and I'm amazed at what they've done. It's really awesome.
I just want to say that was absolutely incredible. One of the best VR experiences I've ever had. So thank you.
Thank you. Is that Raleigh that's speaking?
Oh,
Who's speaking?
Ray Harley. Ray Harley.
Riley.
Ray, first name Ray, surname Harley. Ray Harley.
Oh, Ray Harley. Okay. Very nice to meet you, Ray.
Thank you.
I know. Ta-da! It's amazing. I had a room, like I was in the lobby like about 7-8 hours ago, and I just I had this amazing
Grab
sense of
And then
that
you
I've
can
just
be my
met.
friend.
I know you're not like all diehard Heat fans, but there's this feeling that you get after a concert when you just go and meet some people who've seen it, and it's just the most lovely feeling. And I've been so disconnected for so long, like about 8 years really, since I've actually toured, and so this is kind of like the closest it's came to me to like actually speak to my fans. So it's just a lovely experience, and I just felt like I'm not so out of touch. I'm actually going on tour on Sunday for the first time in so long because I had a child. So this is kind of prepping me.
Congrats.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, I'm a
it's an
fan.
awesome experience.
Is it weird that we've all kind of been in your house?
That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted.
Fair,
I really
yeah.
wanted the people to see the show in my home space. And I'm actually standing next to the piano in the real world of where you
Okay,
just
so,
were.
so the whole like circular thing was your house,
Yes.
or the whole
that's right.
circular room thing. Oh, cool.
Well, it's actually it is exactly like that. It's actually elliptical, so it's not quite true to form.
Oh,
But
cool.
it's but all of the ceilings and the walls are taken out, so you get the shell of the house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Glad.
Yeah. If you're a musician, you can rent it out anytime.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's the idea. Eventually, one day would be to do shows around the world, and for those who can't make the actual gigs, that they can sit and watch a completely different experience, and that I on the stage can see you in the VR space above the audience, so I can have both in one space. And we were trying to get it done for this tour, but it didn't happen.
It
That's
sounds
the
like a
idea,
lot of
that-
work.
Yes, and not for me, for them. I just have to sing on stage and dance about. But
How much
it was
art
the idea was that
direction? Sorry.
they did completely. The only thing I just said was that I wanted it to feel more organic, and I wanted it to feel like you could sit in the house. I wanted to see the floorboards. I wanted you to get a sense of the space of the room, the building.
I saw
but
those
then they
pillows and went and sat down. I was like, oh, all
Yeah.
right.
And then you were like,
Yeah.
"Where's the soft landing?" No, there's not. They're not really there. Yeah.
I love the oil with droplets. That was beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
beautiful.
amazing. Oily marks on
Oh,
the
yeah,
floor. Yeah.
That whole
Yeah. But if you listen to the actual
whole-
the original recording, there's actually the sound really quietly in the background of what sounds like rain. But is that Dali again? Where's gone?
it might be.
But it's actually the sound of spaghetti bolognese cooking in the background.
I used to
In the
watch
kitchen
all
where I
your
am.
blogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have all of your albums, everything.
Ah.
I think it's awesome.
Wow. Cool. Nice to meet you. What's your real name?
Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. We'll be coming to the States in May, June to do a tour, so you can come. Are you from the States?
Yeah, I live in California.
Very nice. I'll tell you a secret in VR, but you're not allowed to tell anyone.